So, who's doing the introduction here? So I'm sitting in the middle. So I'm the showmaster today.
Yes,
So welcome, our long-awaited guest. Marcel is here.
Hello, my friends.
What have we? 2 weeks right now. We tried 2 weeks to
it's
get
been
him
about
into
2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, because he had a kind of a spoiled email address or something. So
I don't know. I think Meta doesn't like me.
Corrupted.
Yeah.
Didn't like me.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. So he actually couldn't join Horizon Workrooms. So I couldn't invite him. I could invite everybody, but not Marcel. But now he's here.
Yep.
And,
Seems to be working, eh?
Give me 5.
And bam! Cool, huh? And
right.
what's interesting is that Marcel is not has not been a VR enthusiast so far.
No.
So he actually got his Quest a couple of weeks ago, and
2 or
this is
3
the
weeks.
very first social experience, so with multiple people in VR he ever experienced. So he's here for 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes.
No.
And this is brand
Yep.
new, and we are very excited to have some impressions. What do you think about our nice studio setting here?
It's very nice, to be honest, and I feel like it's cool to see your hands and everything
Yeah.
moving here
Yeah.
around. It's pretty cool.
See
And the high
the,
five.
tracking.
High
the
five
first
is so-
thing Max and I tried in the test was giving high five. So pretty nice. I'm pretty. Let's see what's going on. I have to learn how this everything works.
Yeah.
And
And,
I think it's very exciting to have you here finally.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm also very very happy to be here.
Yeah. And just for the record, so we are planning to do a lot of things together in the future. So Marcel actually is a programmer, but he doesn't want to be a programmer in this area. So you're more the front end web type of guy. He's more the social what's it, the people's guy here. So while we
Yes,
are
sure.
we are
Yeah,
the,
that's true.
the keyboard people, and you are the more the people. So
Yeah.
so
People
Right,
person.
We call it Dungeon Master here.
Dungeon Master,
Yeah.
yes. Or in our current setting, it's called Scrum Master.
Scrum Master,
But
yeah.
but this can be very similar.
I believe so. Yeah.
True.
Depending on the persons we have in the teams.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, okay. So I think we have a couple of news. So first of all, we should decide how long should we should this session
one second.
go. Oh no, he's going off. So it will take quite a long time. If he look, he's doing gymnastics here.
What's going on? What's happening? What's happening?
I don't know. Maybe he has some problems with his neck.
Kannst du so 10 Minuten machen?
He
All
has
right.
visitors.
Right. I'm back.
Visitors.
Yeah, that's the thing when you're living with somebody else, you know.
Yep. So yeah, Max actually just started to study in Munich and the Technical
Yes.
University of Munich, which is
He's
if you
so
Google this
smart.
up, it's the
I'm
super
just so
very
smart, it's
best
incredible.
German university for informatics and in all the international rankings. So I hope he will become one of the best international programmers by studying on the best
But
university.
no
here in
pressure,
Germany.
right? No pressure.
Yeah,
No pressure. But yeah,
Everything depends on you, my friend.
somebody must make money here in this setting. So and since you're the academic, you're supposed to bring in the cash.
Right.
Soon.
So what are we
Any
talking
news
about today?
regarding Townsville VR?
Well, regarding Townsville VR, I've been working on videos mostly in the past few days. I mean, I haven't been able to do a lot since I've just moved in, and there's been a lot of stuff with uni. But I can say that I've made some big progress on the first real video about the game, and that's basically going to be just summarizing everything we've got and the plans for the future. So hopefully that'll be good. Right, that might be an issue Did I disappear? I probably
No,
disappeared.
I
But
I was away, I think.
Yeah, you too?
I
I
think
thought I
everybody,
had everybody was
everybody.
away. So
Okay, so
Yeah.
it was a
okay,
meta problem, not our problem.
it
Okay.
was a meta
Yes, I
problem,
think so.
not a bandwidth problem from us. Okay,
Yep. Yeah.
but we will
So
keep this in the video. So you were saying you worked on the
it's
videos and then you were gone.
yeah, exactly. I've been working on the videos, and the first one is going to just be a complete summarization of what I'm doing, what I've already done, and what's going to be happening in the future. And yeah,
Cool.
that's
Have
basically
you
what I'm doing.
already made the source code open source?
I don't think I have, no.
So this would be something interesting. So yeah, it's quite nice to make videos about an upcoming project without making the project. So I think interesting part for people who actually are interested in Townsville VR is to follow this along on the source level. So this is something we should
I
actually.
mean, that's going to be for a very select few people, I think, because the people I'm trying to attract, first of all,
Yeah,
are just people that are interested in the project. Doesn't necessarily have to be programmers or anything like that, but people that are just interested in general in the project and in general in the topic, right? So
Mhm.
that,
programmers are definitely
yeah,
a part of that, but I think they're going to be like a small bit.
you're probably right. So uh, unfortunately, the programmers are a very small subset of the populations. Yeah, but we are working on it, so we have a nice increase in programmers here, and yeah.
That's true.
So and from my perspective, so I also have news. So I
Yeah,
we talked
I
about this
heard you've been
yesterday.
working on
Yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, I also started work on a project of my own, but as Marcel especially knows, we have a lot of work in our normal setting with our normal customers because we are
Mhm.
both working at the same project at the moment, and so yeah, it's a regular job, so it takes some time. And but apart from this, I started working on our very own studio because while this
Mhm.
is nice for collaboration here. The problem is that we are kind of lacking some major features if we want to make this as a studio for content production. And
Yep.
as I told in my little selfie video from I think day before yesterday, um, um, I
Which you should
really
check
want to
out, by
have
the
a
way.
I really want to have a studio here where we can have a live audiences sitting in front of us here. So
Yep,
people can actually
definitely.
join. So we're doing a live streaming,
Ah,
and
cool.
people can join right in VR and sit right there, and also make this compatible with bigger audiences. So we still have technical limits with these current headsets. So uh, Horizon Workrooms, Horizon Worlds, everything has currently, even VR chat has limits how many people can attend in the same room because we cannot render unlimited amounts of avatars at the same time. So what we need is sharding. If you want more than, let's say, 20 or 50, 60 people to join in one room, then we get into technical issues with this iteration.
Yeah.
So what we can do is we do a sharding. So we are replicated to all the shards, but
Mhm.
only the primary shard is here with us. So
Okay.
we only see like 10 people or 20 people, even though maybe 30, 40, 50, 500, 5 million people are online with us. And yeah,
Okay.
think big. And um, this can be done. The sharding. This is how the big software is
Mhm.
circumventing this problem at the moment. So sharding is a topic, and the second, for me, most interesting topic will be that I plan to have a full recording of our avatars. So um, I want to have a full recording of the hand movements, the head movements, and everything. That means that we
Yeah.
can replay what we are doing right now in 3D, so you can later join this and come to the virtual reality setting here and rewatch what we're doing here, what the show with audio streaming and all the movements and all the
Yep.
face movements and eye movements later. And
So basically,
so
not only are you going to be able to watch videos about it, you're actually going to be
yeah,
able to sit down right here at this
exactly.
desk, for example, after the recording has already been made.
Okay.
Exactly.
Cool.
So On a technical terms, I want to create or look if something already exists, a kind of a codec where we record all transforms, all movements and the audio streams from what we are doing here so that we can later replay this. And then you can basically join this in virtual reality, sit there, but watch like a recording with us moving and talking. And
It's like
Okay.
YouTube
set it
360,
to,
but better.
yeah. And
And how do you do this? When you may ask, is it can you do it in Horizon or do you need something else to program
no,
this
we
environment?
It's going to be
not
like,
in the right.
yeah,
Yeah. So
completely self-made, basically. So
exactly. So we're starting from
Ah.
scratch. What I plan to do is I want to use these meta avatars here because
Mm-hmm.
there's an SDK, so we
yeah,
can
and
keep
you can
It's
these
cool.
export
and I
these
know
things. Yeah,
These
and
are cool.
this and
yeah.
all the hand movements and the face and eye tracking as soon as we have the headsets is already implemented there. And what we basically need to do is X times per second, we just record the state of the avatars
Mm-hmm.
and see how the fingers are placed and where the head is and the angles and the transforms. And this must be done for everything which is moving here
Mm-hmm.
with a timestamp. This is then recorded as a stream and
Mm-hmm.
taken together with the audio sources. So we have multiple audio sources here. If you want to stream this back, we must stream your audio source from here and from here to have this spatial audio. It doesn't. We cannot record one single audio stream.
I
We
mean,
Yeah, sure.
need to record everything,
yeah,
and
it's
and uh, and this goes all to one big file. And the second part is then to stream back this file again to the studio and make all the thing replay, so replayable. So we want to
Okay.
have a replay feature. And the third and last thing of the studio, the feature what the plan is to have a proper 2D recording or live streaming features, because right now, as we talked about, we have only this one camera which is somewhere like there. So hi, and
right back there.
and we can also record from our headsets, but this is
Mm-hmm.
wobbly and people get headaches if we shake our heads too much or look back and forth and like this.
Yep.
And what I want to have is I want to have unlimited cameras and like in a real studio settings, maybe these drives or these camera movements where you can kind of zoom into the people who's the
Yeah,
guy who's
like a real
talking.
studio.
And
Yeah.
the nice thing, if you combine this, is that in a live setting, we can switch the cameras live with buttons on the desk or
Mm.
something. But if we do post-production and we have the possibility to replay everything, then we
Yeah.
can have a professional recording. We can even swap our avatars, which are very low quality at the moment, because
Mm.
these are running on Quest 2 headsets with not much computing power. But if we have this recording, then we can replay this with high quality avatars, with a high quality setting, and do a proper studio recording, move the cameras around back and forth, and film this from all kinds of angles. So these three features together would create a kind of a professional virtual reality film studio setting. So,
Sure.
and this is
Got it.
where I just started to work on. Again, will
That's a
take a lot of time, and this will definitely be open source because this is something which is interesting for all content creators. You
yeah.
wanted to
Yeah,
say
sorry, yeah, it
something, or
was but yeah, I want to say something. Both was okay. So we're using it's. I'm a developer, okay, and but we're using Horizon here and extend the functionality with an SDK. Is it what you do, or is it something
No,
else?
no, no. Horizon is a product from Meta, so we cannot
Sure,
really
I
do
know.
anything about what is in here. But these avatars we are using here, these
Mm,
are independent of the Horizon workroom settings. So there is an
Yep.
SDK where you can
I got
basically
it.
take these avatars, customize them, and these are imported here. And there are other softwares already where the very same avatars can be imported and used. And I want to shortcut this. I don't use VR chat avatars on handmade things, but I want to use the Meta SDK and reuse these avatars because they are pretty working pretty well and they are developed. And yeah,
Cool.
Yep. I agree.
And then
that's
we
the
replay
idea.
it
And
here that people can join. Is
exactly,
it?
and
Okay,
we
now I
can
got it.
even
Something like that.
we can even watch ourselves, so we can replay this, and then we can sit there, and walk around, and can kind of rewatch, not only on 2D in a YouTube video, but you can rewatch every episode and walk around the room then at the same time, and while we
Yeah.
are talking. So I think this will be
It's
pretty
pretty
cool.
cool.
And
This is pretty
yeah,
cool. But so we
and
cannot have live our audience. It's just always viewers.
both. Both, yeah.
Both.
So we have live audiences, and but if you watch the recording, then you
Yeah, you
can
can
join
move.
as a you can join then in the recordings in the recorded session. But
Got it.
obviously, we will not answer then if you ask us something.
I give you a thumbs up.
Hey, yeah, gestures is something else. I just investigated.
Rock
There's
and
a new
roll.
SDK from Meta. Not new. It's really, but hand gestures. You can develop your own gestures. So like if you're
Yeah, that's
doing
true. But
a high
as you said,
five
it's not very
or
new. Yeah. Hmm.
and the SDK recognizes the trained gesture, so you can basically um, execute functionality by doing some weird stuff. So like moving your hand in the air or something, or
Move your hands.
yeah, exactly.
We can do
And
the Macarena and stuff.
Yeah,
and
you can. We can.
and
Let's see if this works. No, it doesn't work.
I doubt it. I doubt it. Oh.
yeah, but it will become better, especially with the Quest Pro. If we're
Yeah.
upgrading our headsets, then the hand tracking actually should be much improved as far as I read this far. So I watched some reviews, and yeah, hopefully the interesting thing is that the Quest Pro is again not available in Germany
Why?
because they have some problems with regulation authorities, and even the Quest we are using right
Okay.
now is officially not available in Germany, only
Oh,
Oh,
via
really?
retailers. So you cannot pre. I tried to pre-order a Quest Pro headset, and it
Hmm.
said in your region it's not available. Yay! So you
Is
can
it?
order
wait.
it
Okay.
via Amazon, but not via Meta itself. So
Okay.
So Meta seems to
So
be
we need
having
some friends
problems, I suppose.
in
Yeah.
no,
UK.
you just yeah, exactly. You can order them from France. This was in the first
Exactly.
days with the Quest 2. You had to order them from other European countries,
Hmm.
and they would just happily send them over. So
Yeah, just
this
just
is
send them to a
um,
postal office in France somewhere, and then like have a
no.
weekend trip or something.
It's only it's not the consumers you can use them. Only Meta will not sell them in Germany, but it's you can order them from anywhere. You're not prevented from using them. They just do not sell them here because of this problem. So if
Mm.
you re-import, then obviously this is currently fine. So whatever. Okay, so these are
I
our
play
two
a bit.
projects,
Yes.
and
So, but since we've got you here,
Mm,
this is your first time in workrooms and in general talking to us like this. So
absolutely.
I just want to ask, like, have you had some experiences in VR already, or have you like had your quest
M-
and just set it aside, waiting for like this meeting or something like that?
Maybe an hour. I played with it. I played in half an hour with you with these.
Yeah,
Oh.
exactly. We've played together.
haha.
He's behind you now.
Ah, now a new game. We how do we call it? Ape Lab? What was it called?
Gorilla Tag.
Gorilla Tag. Yeah, it
We,
was
we we we
pretty.
played some Gorilla Tag together, and that was quite fun.
Yeah, it was.
So
He's pretty good, and I was totally newbie. It was fun. I played Beat
yes,
Saber.
practice makes perfect.
Yeah,
You
played
played Beat
Beat
Saber as
Saber.
well, yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, pretty nice. I love it. It's like Guitar Hero, only with more movement.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
And
that's kind of the thing with VR, right? It's just you get to move your whole body, and it's very very fun if you can do that.
yeah, absolutely, it's cool. And I tried a little bit to watch music videos
Yeah.
with fire. It was pretty nice to stand in front of an it's like a tiny desk concert or something like this, or you can watch Foo Fighters and Dave Grohl and everything. And yeah, it's pretty nice. I think it has its perks on some cases, and I like it. Yeah. but I'm not very familiar right now with everything. This is my first experience here with hand tracking and everything.
Yeah,
I think
you're
it's
basically
pretty cool.
doing exactly the same thing I've done when I first sat in workrooms here. I was literally
Watch our
like,
first
he
video.
was
He was
watched
always
the first video. Even while he was talking, I still got distracted because it's just something that is so simple but yet so satisfying to see.
It
You
is.
know you're in a
Oh,
completely different world, but your fingers still move the way you move them, and it's just kind of weird.
it's kind
Wait
of weird,
until
but
we have
cool.
legs.
Oh
Wait until
no!
we have legs, exactly.
What I can say is if I do a lot of meetings in work because I'm the Scrum Master,
Yep.
but this feels good. This feels better than Zoom or Teams or whatever you will take.
I mean,
And it feels like we are in the same room and I can give you a high five.
Wow.
And it feels like it's
yep.
and I think it's good that these avatars are not high resolution, that they are not looking like
I
real
mean, yeah,
people.
that's definitely
Go.
something that's quite important because otherwise it would feel really weird because the movements still aren't that like
Yeah.
adaptive.
Mm.
The mouth moves when I hum. My mouth still
Yeah.
moves like I'm talking. So there's some things that feel really artificial if the avatars would be like more high quality and stuff like that.
But
What
still
I
feel
like
like
is that it's the
connected.
spatial audio. This is the first time I really have somebody sitting left and right of me. So
Yeah, really.
this is really you hear from where
Yeah.
the talk's coming.
Yeah,
So that's
that's true.
why I switched the places here. So if I switch, then
Oh
you'll
yeah.
hear me. You'll hear
From
from
the
where
left.
from where
Yeah,
I am.
that's great.
I
Oh,
thought
that's
you were
cool.
just trying to
And if you have more people here in the room, like 10 or 15 people, then you can actually have one-on-one talks, which is not possible on Zoom. If two people are talking on a 2D video conferencing system, you don't understand anything anymore. And here
That's true,
potentially, two
Oh, that's
people
cool.
can, because also you can
Also,
have a setting that audio gets louder nearer you get, or
exactly.
less
What
loud.
you probably didn't notice when he moved away from there to where he's sitting currently, he got a bit quieter. So
For me,
if you
it
were
gets
to talk
louder.
and yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. If
Then
you were to talk and
then
somebody was sitting here,
Max,
we could
let's
have
switch.
separate
You move
conversations.
there. Marcel moves over there.
Max,
Max
du musst
first,
zuerst.
I know.
and
Sorry.
bam.
There we go.
So,
Oh, nice.
yeah,
Yep.
And it's so easy to switch places, and
Yep.
I don't have to smell Tobias again.
Very
Uh,
funny.
so to be real, that's good. From the real newbie perspective, this feels pretty good. I didn't expect that because you have to know I'm more a skeptic about this normally, but it feels pretty good. I would say because we know each other, I can imagine what your faces will move and your expression is. I think when you first met, it's better to meet in real life. But here,
Yeah, of
when you know
course.
each other,
Hmm?
it's totally awesome. Really, I can say you are in Munich. I am somewhere near Bamberg, and you are somewhere in the wherever.
In the middle of the forest. Yes.
In the middle of the forest, and it
And-
feels like we're sitting together on one table.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
and
exactly.
also what helps me when I put my hands down, on the table, there is my
They
table.
actually touch like a desk or something. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is my desk. Yeah,
Yep.
nice. I like it. I will join more often, I think. Tobias is in meditation mode.
He's in pastoral
It looks
mode for
like,
some reason.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just a second. Hört him? You hear me
Yeah,
still?
Yeah.
yeah.
we still
Okay, just I mispositioned the whiteboard. So hi.
Right.
So this is something I wanted to show you now. Now I have not much space here. But if you imagine now these meetings we are doing, we the two of us, we have daily meetings, at least once per day, and several others per week, with a rather big team of about 20 people. And if you imagine, we can do meetings like this, and we have all 20 people here. And you have also you can switch the setting to the presentation mode. Max, can you switch the room setting? Or Marcel? You have there's this presentation setting where you're sitting in front of me.
I can do it. presentation. I have it. I'm faster than you.
Right.
Yeah. I
I'm the
know.
newbie.
Now?
Yep.
Now, if you look at this, so now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chairs, but it's
Now our
it's
camera's
getting
over
better.
there for some.
Now the camera's over
It
there.
probably
So
it probably is still like behind us here somewhere.
I can peek here. Where am I? No, I'm visible.
Yeah, you're
So,
probably right
but
back there.
now if you imagine that we have a real meeting here with the guys from our customer. This would be not for every meeting, but for several settings, like review meetings, for example.
You're
or
holding your
something.
controllers in the wrong hand.
Oh, okay, the wrong controller in the wrong hand. Yay! So now looks better. And
I think it's cool.
and yeah, if I would have more space in my office here, I could move around and point here and point there, and we can switch the cameras. And I think this.
And you can
Look,
draw.
If you have an audience,
this point we have to make this.
I don't see anything.
You don't see
I
anything?
see
Ah,
that
yeah,
you're
no,
probably
okay,
holding a laser pointer or something, but I don't see.
But
Don't you
where do you point?
I see a red point in single player studio right now.
No, not me.
No, okay,
I
give me
only
a
see
second.
that you're probably using a laser pointer.
Yeah, I saw this too. So
That's cool.
okay, so I come back and I think.
And right now,
where
do
is
you
my
see
comeback?
something? No. Do you see it now?
Oh,
something?
now I do. Now I do.
Yeah. Then when I use the A button on the.
Yeah.
Ah,
Right.
now I see it also.
Okay. All right. We only
Okay.
have 3 minutes left.
Okay,
Yep.
yeah, I
Sadly.
think we have. It's already longer than intended, but let's
Nice.
close this up. So this was
Let's just wrap it up real quick.
the first, your very first impression. So you switched it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So your very first impression, and
It's awesome. Like it. Give me 5. We do it all the time right now. Let Tobias. I smashed my monitor. This is I'm not did something bad, but it was like moving it 10 centimeters.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's nothing happened. It's fine. It's just I just moved it a bit.
yeah. Yeah,
Okay, next
this
time
is where mixed reality will come in then.
Exactly.
All right. Okay, so I think this is a very long video already, and Marcel has to work. And yeah, actually, what last thing I just remembered when I was standing there, both of you are quite the musicians. So maybe we can at one point, if latency is working, we can try to have some music event here or something. So,
Some music.
not in
events,
workrooms,
yeah.
but in general. So I would like to test if this is possible to do something. But I fear the latency is still
I fear as well.
way off to have really something going to.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
Not yet.
Funny. Oh,
Okay. So
all right.
then,
Right. So let's wrap this up.
thank you very much, and
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. And
the C was watching.
this is C. Yeah. Thank you, C.
Yeah. And
Thank you, see. And have a nice day, guys.
okay.
Yes.
Bye bye.
And we see us
Goodbye.
in some days.